Alright guys, well welcome to another bead haul for Odin's bead haul. I think it's starting to become a bit of a problem. But I went to a local bead shop because they said they bought out inventory from a closing bead shop, so they had a bunch of new crap coming in. And I had quite a bit of weakness. So, I spent probably the most amount of money I've ever spent at a local bead shop. But, which still isn't too bad. But I have this sack of crap here. Most namely of mention, spikes. Baby spikes. Oh my god. And, you know, to be honest, I'm really tempted to go back there and clear out the rest of them because the price was just so freaking amazing. I bought 4 satchels of the more interesting colors, but I have, like, look at these prices, like these bags were between $3 for the more expensive finishes and $2 for the less expensive finishes. Holy shit, I think, yeah, I'm coming back and getting some more. Because, holy shit. So, all the magic finishes I grabbed, let's see, we have magic purple, magic orchid, purple, and I think these are bags of around 50. I haven't actually counted yet because I have been trying to figure out where the hell I'm putting all of this shit. So that's orchid, and that should be the last satchel of orchid. So I bought 4 packets of orchid. I think this is magic blue. Yes, this is magic blue. And yes, magic blue, blue, and more purple, and one more purple, and of course my favorite, magic wine. More magic wine. 2, 3, 4 of those. I bought 4 in this blue luster, which is a really pretty blue, transparent blue with a coating on top of it, like a silvery coating. 4 satchels of those, and I think, oh, I only got 2 of these, I think. Unless there's a bag I'm missing somewhere. Or it's somewhere, but I only got 2 satchels of this one, which is Spike Lila Vega Luster. So, yes. So I guess we're gonna have some spike tutorials in the future, because, yeah. So I, of course, got that. Let's see, then in another satchel, I got some O-beads because they were an okay price. And they sold them in 5 grams instead of 10 gram packs. So I got Rosaline AB for O-beads. I got Magic Blue, of course, because Magic Blue. And Magic Orchid. Yes. So I got those. I got a strand of 2-hole daggers. I got a couple of colors where I got this opally pretty color. It was $5.25 for the strand. And yes, and then I got a wholesale discount, so awesome sauce. It was even cheaper than that, and that's amazing. Then I got a couple of magic finishes of duos. I have, of course, magic wine because I am obsessed. Oh wait, this is magic red brown, but I think that's magic wine. And then magic blue pink, which I think is magic blue. So I've got those duos. And then, in a bag, bag number 3. Actually, I think I got more duos in this bag. Yep, I do. Is this duo? No, where is this? Duos? Okay. So yeah, I got 2 tubes of the magic blue in the magic wine, and then 2 tubes of magic violet gray, which I think is just purple. So I've got 2 tubes of that. Then I decided to try out some rhizo beads, just because I don't have a reasonable response why. So, I mean, they're kind of nice. They're like little teardroppy rice grain things. So I've got a magic apple, magic purple, and a magic blue, which they're pretty similar, but they're nice for fringe drops and adding little textury bits in places. And then as if I didn't have enough 2-hole triangles, I bought 2 tubes of 2-hole triangles. This is Sapphire Silesian, which is a lovely transparenty blue with this weird finish on top. And I bought 4 tubes of regular cyan, light cyan, because red. I have to buy red. So I've got those in 2 full triangles, and I really think I need to do more projects with that. And then, I could have sworn I bought more of these, but I guess I didn't. Strange. But I apparently bought 3 tubes of this seed bead color because it was pretty. It's Aqua Silver Lined Alabaster, size 11. I really liked this one. It was very pretty, so I decided to get that. And then I have these clasps, shank button things, because they're really pretty. And I haven't seen, I think these are Tiara Cast or something. I don't know, it's got a stamp on it. I'm not sure who that is. Oh no, this is JBB. Oh, cool. These JBB buttons. So I got those for clasps because I haven't used the square before. So that is my personal stuff. I have these bits that I'm going to be making a class demo for the shop for. That's what I told myself in order to justify this purchase. I was like, you know what? I'm just spending in advance because I'm going to have a class coming up. But I am making, let's see, I don't have the blue one up here. But I'm basically making a modified version of my Halloween pendant necklace thing without the band. I'm just gonna do a simpler design of this with basically just one of these strands. I'm gonna make a really long one so that it can turn into a lariat or a multi-bracelet thing, what have you, using super duos instead of diamond duos because the shop doesn't have diamond duos. So, for that one, I picked these out. Again, the silver aqualine because I really liked them. I'm gonna use magic blue duos, some of these fire polish beads, and this was the closest size 15 that matched to the aqua. It's kind of a little bit more on the purpley gray tone, but it'll work out because I don't use very many of the 15s. And then these little focal pieces, a little leaf clasp, a dragonfly, and this little droppy bit to kind of make it a little bit more interesting. But yes, so that is what I'm working on for the shop. And I'm working on the tutorial for the death pendant thing, too. I'm just gotta get around to it, you know. Alright, so yes, that was what I bought from the shop over there. On a similarly related note, I went to Walmart and I bought one of these hanging accessory things to kind of store my seed beads in, because I've got like 2 closet doors that I can hang something on, and not a lot of space on the floor, so this would be perfect. And I can see if I can sort, I can see if this contains my seed bead storage thing. And I also bought another one of these because, yes, and I'm going to buy a couple more because I have more coupons coming out. And then on a similarly related note, I bought this thing at Walmart for $2, and I see that either I busted it or I bought it busted. That's not fun. But it's basically a storage tray container, and it has 2 little trays. It's very small, and it's got 2 little trays that I can put tools or, you know, findings and stuff on top of, and then the bottom section that I can put my beads on, or the project in progress, shove a bead mat in there, and it's cute. It's like, what are the dimensions in this thing? 8.86 inches by 5.12 inches by 4.53 inches, so it's fairly small, but I think it's really good for taking around. And then I have one more piece that at least that I'm going to show you guys from a haul that my friend did some shopping for me when she went to the Intergalactic Bead Show. So whenever that comes in, I'm going to probably slap that onto the back of this video. And then on a not really related note, but I still think it's fun, so you guys might be interested in too, I bought an ass load of washi tape that was on sale. I have these mermaid and unicorn ones that were so freaking cute. Like, I have rainbow stripes, some unicorn silhouettes. It's so cute. These are so cute. So I got that. And then these 2 were in a separate pack, but there's like their rainbow mains. And they're so cute. And another rainbow. And I bought this mermaid one. This one was just really pretty. I'm not that much into mermaids, but this set was really cute that I couldn't exactly pass it up. And I like shiny stationery. So yes, and then steal of the day, an ass load of makeup brushes that I paid like 40 cents a piece for them. I think this is probably natural hair, unfortunately, but I mean, for eyeliner brushes and smudgy brushes, not bad at all. 30 cents a piece. And these lip brushes, which are really freaking cool. So I got a couple of those. Pop! Isn't that cool? And then, bloop, back in. And finally coloring books because they were cheap. So, yes. Because I got this Aztec design, which is pretty nifty and cool. And yeah. So I got that one. I got a Japan-themed one, which is pretty cool. I still have to digitize mine so that I can, reduce my space. I got one that is nothing but Halloween-themed ones. I was excited about this one. Look at these. Some of them are just silly, but then other ones are kind of really cool, like these monster Halloween sugar skulls. I think this one is like a compilation of a bunch of different artists. This one's cool. So, yeah. It kind of actually reminds me of just crap that you'd find on the internet and put it in a book. And yeah. So it's some cute stuff in that one. Yep. Yes. And then these ones I got from Michael's because they had a clearance section. They were $1 a piece. Well, kind of. You had to buy 4. So it was 4 for $4. And yeah. So I got some Art Nouveau, which is pretty. I just don't like the amount of white space that's in, like, with this design. There's so much white space over here. And I'm not a very drawing type of person, so I couldn't really add to that. But it was only $1. So that one. Butterfly designs. This one's pretty. 2 books in 1, exclusively at Michael's, which is probably why it was on sale. But this one reminded me of the stained glass ones that had the, like the plasticky, clear, transparent pages. But I liked this one. So I grabbed this one. And then this one has some others on the back side. Well, that's confusing as... Ah, that's kind of cool, but at the same time kind of... So, this one, and then you flip it around, and it's this one. Cool. Some mandala designs on this side, which is kind of pretty. There's a lot of black space instead of white space. Ooh. Now I know why I got that one, because I flipped this one around, and these ones are really pretty. Ooh, I like the celestial ones. Yeah, I'm glad I got that. Freaking deal. That one's cool. And finally, the Zen patterns and designs. So, not bad at all. Very pretty. So that'll be entertaining, but I have yet to actually color things and stuff. So yes, that's what I got for now. On to the next bundle of crap. Magic manicure change! So yes, this is the next day when I went to check my mail and a friend sent me the stuff that I bought from when she went to the Intergalactic Bead Show. I got some lovely little goodies. First up, I got a couple of tubes of Delicas, one in gunmetal and one in matte gunmetal. I cannot believe these prices. $4.25 and $5 for these tubes. I mean, they aren't the full 6-inch tubes, but they aren't the tiny 3-inch tubes either, so... The website says they're 10 grams. I think there's more than 10 grams in here, honestly. That's super frickin' cheap. And then she bought me a tube of tango beads, which I don't have any tango beads. I'm just kind of in this idea of, like, how many triangles we need. But then again, just last night, I saw a design that I really, really wanted to try out, so I poked the designer if she was making a tutorial, and she's in the process of making a tutorial on it, because a lot of people have requested it. It's awesome. So I kind of wanted to do that, and maybe I'll do it with these, maybe I'll get some other ones. So, like, these are the isosceles triangles, the tango beads, as opposed to, like, the chaops, which are the equilateral triangles with the holes that just go up and down and stuff like that. Yes. So, long story short, I got a tube of tangos, and she also bought me 2 dragon scales, because we know how much I love dragon scales, and these are actually some colors that I don't have. I have the shiny silver, but I don't have the matte silver, or this is the aluminum, and this is California Gold. I don't think I have this one. I have something close, but not. I think I have, like, the copper one or whatever, but these 2 will be added to my collection, which is fantastic. And then, finally, for the bead stuff, oh my god, 2 custom-coated Rivolis. I'm a little sad because they're only listed as custom coat. They don't tell me what the coating is, which is kind of, aw. But this one kind of looks like a cathedral coating, but it's mostly blues and purples and greens with flashes of brown in it. It is really pretty, and I like that. And then this is the back, which can kind of indicate what the color is, but I don't know. That one is an 18mm, and this one is a 16mm, and it's very pretty. It's like a rosy color, but it's got flashes of peaches and greens and very soft lilacs in it. It's really pretty. So until I figure out what this is, I'm probably going to hoard it until I know what I want to do with them. So yeah, that was it for the beads. And then she also sent me these quantities of NYX pigment powders because she didn't like them. So she's like, hey, you want to use them for resin? And I'm like, hell yeah! So I got some powders that I can color resin with, which will be awesome. I got pretty much every color on here. That'll do it, I think, for this bead haul. I've got to really get my ass up and actually do something with these shapes that I have. Be sure to subscribe and like up this video if you want to see more bullshit from me. And if you are interested in more tutorials and such, check out my tutorial playlists as well as my Skillshare classes. All pertinent links will be down below. And if there's any comments on what kind of designs you would like to see me do or what sort of bead shapes you would like me to do, let me know as well. And thank you guys so much for joining me. And of course, if there's anything I need to be trying out right now, feel free to leave me a comment down below. And I will see you next time.